What's up everyone, I'm Anthony, I live in Siberia. Hot hello all the way from Novosibirsk City. Novosibirsk has a population 1.6 million people. Siberia is 1/10 of the world's landmass, and it's multi-ethnic, multi-religion place. Novosibirsk City was founded in the late of 19th century, and let's take a quick outlook on Novosibirsk City. I live in I have been living here more than 20 years, and I'll show you a little bit some part of the city, some part of the city center, and also I'll observe a bit finance. I mean prices, housing prices, healthcare system, and let's just go for it. Right behind me is Novosibirsk Square. Is one of the typical places for recreational activities here in Novosibirsk City, and you can see you can see people with dogs, people with children, and some typical daily life in 4 May. Today is 4 May, and it's 63 degrees Fahrenheit. It's quite a typical temperature for Siberia in May. I mean mid 60s, mid 70s Fahrenheit. It's like 15 to 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Degrees Celsius, and typical temperature for summer is mid 70s, mid 80s degrees Fahrenheit, and it could be even up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Siberia has 4 seasons, and Siberia pretty famous as a place with cold Siberian winters, but we have 4 seasons, and right behind me you can see typical architecture. I mean, it's sort of mixed bag. New buildings, some buildings with late Soviet architecture style, and average housing prices in the city starts from $20,000 In the city center, it's usually starts from $30,000, $35,000, but actually housing prices really cheap, and also utilities really affordable. You can actually the prices, I said the prices for one bedroom apartment, of course, and also prices, Uber prices, or other applications. We have few providers, car sharing applications and taxi applications. Average trip costs like $2 or $3, and also speaking about cost of living in general, you can live here even with a budget, I guess $300 a month. I spend here just $100 monthly in average, and it's it's really cheap, and I paid off my mortgage long time ago, and also I live totally in the black, and also I live in the city center in my own apartment, and that's why. And also I'm single, and I have really ascetic, I would say, ascetic lifestyle, and so I get that's why it's not a typical case for regular people who live there. Well, speaking about healthcare infrastructure, definitely it's sort of mixed bag again. We have municipal healthcare infrastructure, which is free for regular people, and it plays definitely it plays. First of all, it's sort of inheritance from Soviet Union, so from socialist era, and it's I would say it is good for people, for regular people, for retirement maybe, but on the other hand, on the flip side, it could be a bit lack of service, and maybe not so it could definitely be improved. That's why many people even regular people also prefer pay for private medicine. Actually, without some people with insurance, usually, as in the United States, insurance usually provided by employer. Otherwise, many people use just own money for to fund their needs, and overall, Novosibirsk has, I guess, one of the best conditions for healthcare in Russia, and I guess it's quite competitive advantage even in the world, because typical appointment, cost of typical appointment starts, I guess, from $20–30, and yeah, if you can communicate in Russian, it's a window of opportunities. Well, what else? Novosibirsk has good education infrastructure, dozens of research institutes, and dozens of universities based here, and also for citizens, for regular people, there is opportunity, as in many countries in Europe, there is opportunities to receive high education, university degree, to receive university degree for free, or with really affordable prices. Even for foreigners, the best university of Novosibirsk offer prices like $5,000 a month. It's called Novosibirsk State University, and they provide diplomas in and all program in English, and I know that Novosibirsk is popular for people who studied medicine or other, actually all types of degrees. University degrees could be received there with really affordable prices. Many students from Africa, from former Soviet Union, and 50s states of Soviet Union. It was a quick tour to prices in Novosibirsk City and cost of living. Feel free to ask me in comments. I will read all comments. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. See you guys. Have a great one.